Is a fight for freedom, old top.
I'll do it. For America.
How you doing? This is Cable News Guy. I had to do a little rant today after listening to ABC News Radio at noon today, October 5th, 2012, where they're coming out and saying that Nicholas Ivey, the Border Patrol agent that was murdered down there in Arizona, Nogales, Arizona, was a casualty of friendly fire. That just kind of put me over the edge here as far as my Barack Obama bullshit container. It's full. I got to empty it out. I started, we'll go back in time here, a little trip back down memory lane. I had just about emptied my container when earlier this year, Judge Roberts, Turncoat Roberts, stuck the big old corn cob up the American people's ass with his politically correct ruling on Obamacare. That, him wanting to cement his legacy as a fair and wise justice, in my opinion, cemented his legacy as a asshole, right along with Barack Obama, Eric Holder, Nancy Pelosi, Harry Reid, the lot of them. They can all get stuffed into somebody's asshole wherever they're going to go. Then I had to take a little time off. I had to get some back surgery, which didn't go too well. Then I tried coming back, but for some reason my YouTube videos were getting blocked. Then a bunch got removed, and I said, fuck it. I just deleted everything. I figured I'd just go off the grid, which I'm still making preparations for that. But the things that have been happening here, as you know, there's been a bunch of happy horse shit that's been going on all summer long. But when you get to more recent activities, the September 11th terrorist attack on our embassy in Benghazi, Libya, where the 4 Americans were killed, 2 former Navy SEALs, 1 Air Force veteran, and our ambassador, in which our Hugo Chavez administration blamed on some film about some Muslim dude, just some happy fucking horseshit. Probably our Muslim president may have been offended by this Muslim film, but what happened over in Libya was a terrorist attack. It was not a spontaneous outrage to some video. You have that, and then you have the flaunting of Obama when it comes to the disregard of laws. And I'm speaking of the WARN Act, WARN, in which employees are supposed to be given 60 days notice of impending layoffs or terminations due to contract issues, whatnot, blah, blah. And from what I've read, the defense cuts, which are coming January 1st, part of the sequestration, whatever the fuck that is, the bullshit that Obama could never get done. Sequestration, whatever it is, you know what I'm talking about. This could affect 70,000+ workers who will not be getting their federally mandated WARN Act because Obama decided not to follow the law. And he is sticking the American taxpayer with any legal bills that arise because our government told the defense contractors and whatnot that they did not have to issue layoff warnings. Or they did not have to. He told them not to. So anybody that gets hurt by this, anybody that gets laid off without their 60-day notice or this or that gets a lawyer, can sue, and we're going to have to pay the bills. You have that after the fucking terrorist attack. Then you have Nicholas Ivey getting murdered down in Arizona. He was stationed out of the newly christened Brian Terry Border Patrol Station, and as you all know, Brian Terry was the Border Patrol agent murdered by Mexicans who were armed with guns that were given to them basically by the U.S. government. So, anybody in their right mind would obviously think that Nicholas Ivey would be a casualty of one of them weapons. But like I said, today they came on the news saying he was a friendly fire casualty. It just fucking blew me away. It floored me. But prior to that, prior to the news coming out about the friendly fire casualty incident, or the claim that he's a friendly fire casualty, Mitt Romney, who I had very little faith in. Very little faith in. I thought he was more limp-dickety than John McCain was. And after that fucking atrocious Republican nomination process in which the Republicans that lasted, I'm not talking about Herman Cain, the Cain train. I liked old Herman. Michelle Bachmann, I thought I like Michelle Bachmann. But the other fucks, Newt, all them, that started piling on Romney about his success at Bain Capital, sounded like a bunch of fucking whiny liberals, made the whole process just a mess. But somehow Mitt weathered through it, and once he got the nomination, I thought for sure it was over. But then after seeing his debate on the 3rd here, Wednesday night, excuse me, I had to light my cigarette. Well, I didn't have to, I wanted to. After seeing his debate against Dumbo, it renewed me, made me feel good. I was like, yeah, this guy actually has some balls, man. He's not such a fucking limp dick that I thought he was. But as soon as it was over, I figured that fucking Chavez there and his minions were gonna pull some bullshit, before November comes, because as we know, so many Americans are just, as long as they can grab hold of that fucking teat from the government, they don't give a fuck what. As long as it doesn't affect them, they don't give a shit, As long as they get their free piece of the pie, they're perfectly happy. And lo and behold, the unemployment numbers came out this morning. 7.8%. Now, the economists I listened to, they were all saying it was going to go up. It was going to go up to 8.2, 8.3%, from 8.1. But somehow, fuck, man, fucking Baghdad Obama pulled it out of his Muslim ass and got the Labor Department to drop that number down to 7.8%, which is lower than when he first wriggled his way into office. It is just mind-blowing. Then, like I said, at noon, when I heard on ABC News Radio that Nicholas Ivey was a casualty of a friendly fire incident, I had had enough. I said, I got to fucking open my mouth. I can't stand it no more. And but that's it for my rant. Now I have to get my helmet on and wait for the short bus so I can go to the Barack Obama Re-Education School. So we'll talk to you later. See ya.